All right, all of my lovely children have volunteered themselves to help me move chickens, and they are super, super excited to do so. I would never make them do something they didn't want to do. So the goal here is to make this the least amount as stressful as we possibly can. These chicks are still pretty young. We don't want to cause any additional stress. But first we got to go out and get these lights hung in the brooder, get some feeders full in there, get these waters transferred out there, and get it warmed up a little bit. That way when we do come in here and grab these troughs full of chickens, each one has about 65, 70 in it, we can take them out and just transfer them right out of these troughs into the new brooder, and it'll be nice and warm and very likely the same environment they're already in. So that's our goal. Less stress, the better. So what we're gonna do, those lights are off and the troughs already inside. So we're gonna take them down. I'm gonna get some strings hung in here. I'll show you how I hang them in the brooder. And then we'll just transfer those lights over here. Now we have 2 brooders. These brooders, each one will hold 200 birds. We have 125 birds, and they will hold 200 birds for up to 4 weeks. It gets messy, but it can be done. So, minus the layers. So we use this brooder since we get chicks every 3 weeks. The first couple batches in the spring, we have to hold them in here for 4 weeks because typically it's too cold to get them outside at the 3-week mark. And we still have some snow on the pasture. So we wait until 4 weeks. It's warm enough then, we can move them out. They have enough feathers on their body where they can handle the cool weather. So that's why we built 2 of them. Since we get 200 chickens usually, and then 3 weeks later we get another 200, we have a week where we would need to use this brooder. So we use this one. This one is not done. We still have about 3 weeks before we get our next batch of chickens. Or 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks. So we'll need to clean this one out, get the new doors put on it and everything. But for right now, today, we're not gonna worry about it. So what I will do though, is we're gonna take these strings here and we're gonna attach them from the roof. 2 lights, one on each end. We're gonna get this bedding more evenly spread out. We're gonna add some fresh pine shavings to it, and then we're gonna transfer our chicks. So what I'll do with the string is I'll weave it up through the top here, like so. And we're gonna weave it all the way to the other side. There, and then I have it like so, and we can move it back and forth wherever we need the bulb. If we want the lights more spread out, if we want them closer together. In the first week or so, it's really important that we keep our bulbs closer together and we keep the food and the water and everything closer to the chickens, so they don't have to travel as far outside the light to get to the food and water. And then as they age, you want to spread the food and water out further and further from the lights. That way they have to travel a little bit farther outside the lights, and that just gets them acclimated to the weather and to the coolness and helps get them off of the heat lamps. All right, there we go. We got one on this side, one on that side. Now we can go get our heat lamps. Okay, hang that one out that side. All right, now we can go get ready to plug her in. But first, we need to spread some of this bedding out. Okay. Spread it all out. put a brick in, bury it a little bit. Put the one water on top. Both the waters have legs on, but one of them's missing a leg. So put the water on that. That way they don't get a lot of bedding in it. All right, let's get the lights on in this thing and get her closed up. We got the lights on. We're gonna close this side. This side we won't open very much. So I'm actually gonna put the feeder more to that side so I can grab it. The water, we'll have to open it because I want to water on both sides. So we'll have to open it to get to the water, but that's all right. It's been about 20 minutes. Let's go check on this brooder. Bess and I are both grabbing our coffee. Go enjoy the sunshine for a little bit. You guys ready for a bigger home? I bet you are. Look at him all sleeping. Look at him. He's passed out. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Yeah, he woke up. He was passed out. That's right. All right, got them all ready. We can go move this now. We're gonna reuse these 2 waters, so we're gonna take those with us. But I'm thinking it's gonna be light enough that we can carry out.
You think we can carry out?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we can. Come on, there's a step.
Chickens. Hold on, little babies, are you cold? Just a minute.
Probably are, actually.
They're like on the outside. We'll set you guys up right there to watch.
One more.
We're probably gonna pile under the lights for a few minutes. All right, you wanna go get the rest of them?
Yeah, here. We can, I'll leave you guys with the chickens. We'll be right back. Keep an eye on them for us. We're back with more.
Here's the water.
Come on. All right. There's about 125 in there. Now I need to give them some water. There's one. There you go, guys. Enjoy. And I have a little peep window here where I can look in and see how everybody's doing. Everybody's eating. Some have found the water. Pretty cool. Hey, you guys are late to the party. You made Nick and I do everything.
You didn't tell us yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you didn't remind us.
I'm really happy to have them in that bigger spot. Gives them a little bit more room to spread out, escape the heat if they get too hot, gets them acclimated more to the outside weather too, because they are on pasture. They will go on pasture here in 3 weeks or so. I'm happy to have that. I did decide to go ahead and keep these troughs in my mud room like that. No lights or anything yet, but sometimes it's cold enough where our next batch at the beginning of April might be wise to start them in here too, like we did those, and then move them out later. We'll see. Also, if you guys liked today's video, please consider giving it a like, a sub, sharing it, commenting down below, whatever you can do to help us get out there in the YouTube world. Thanks.